Man, motherfuckers be making weed out of anything, man. Oh, I swear to God, cushy punch.
Cushy punch.
Like, come on, now, really? You putting weed in drinks now?
Oh, nigga, I'm telling you, they got, man, me and my niggas, like, when I was still in high school and shit. Me and my nigga, like, got hip on that shit. We made some sour diesel shrimp Alfredo. Knew a nigga with the sour, that shit was so fire. We was so hot. It was so good, but we was so blown, like, after eating that shit, niggas was just sitting there, like, literally sitting there watching. We sitting in front of the TV, we look up, we was sitting in front of that bitch for about 2-3 hours. We wasn't saying shit to each other or nothing. We was just zoned into that motherfucker for 2-3 hours. Man. That's when I first learned that you can really effectively put weed in food, but I'd rather break my shit down and smoke it, dog.
I mean, but like,
that shit.
But you said you was in high school when you did that.
Yeah,
but
it was like
It
experimental.
wasn't oversaturated. Now,
hell yeah,
not everybody putting weed in everything. Like, come on, dog. We don't want no Kush oxtails, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I'm straight. I ain't about that. Man, you wasting all that goddamn weed. You gotta use real weed, or you gotta use THC butter, nigga. That shit be about $30 for a stick.
Man,
it ain't worth it, nigga. I'll take that. I'll take $30. Go get me some fire. Go cook the food regularly, and it's gonna be the same effect. Cause when you high, no matter what you eat, that shit is fire.
Right.
Everything is a steak. A pack of Skittles can be a steak.
Nigga said a pack of Skittles.
I promise you, everything you eat be good. It's hell. Like you taste every piece of the flavor, so it don't matter. Shit, make that shit regular here.
Don't nobody want no weed lamb chops. Right. Like, come on, y'all just put weed in anything. Right, THC infused lamb chops. THC infused loaded potato. Like, don't nobody want that shit, man. Just give me my shit,
nigga. The regular way.
Right.
I don't need all that extra shit.
Right. God damn, man. So you said you tried that little that black soap shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Black soap, yeah, that shit is highly overrated.
It is?
I mean, shit, it's like, it do what it say it's supposed to do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Help your skin, but it ain't no different from cocoa butter. So it's like, shit, use any soap you want to and then use cocoa butter. It's the same effect. Like, you know, anything black, niggas be like,
right.
Just put power to the people.
African soap.
Right.
Yeah.
I was like, when Black Panther came out, niggas had on dashikis for 1 week.
Man, that shit was crazy. I'm like, dog, this shit is not about you know what? Never mind.
Yeah.
It clearly got the Marvel stamp on that bitch.
Yeah, like this is superhero.
Fuck. Yeah. Niggas, I got a call. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck is we even talking about?
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, how niggas trendy, man. Like, how everybody did with that Black Panther shit, wanted to wear dashikis for a week.
Oh, yeah.
Black this, black that. Nigga, they don't say that shit when they count.
Alright, hell
really
no.
Really need to link together.
Alright, hell no.
Shit be a trend, man.
Man, that's one thing about niggas, man. It's like, niggas have been niggas for centuries.
Right.
Like, we've always been niggas. These stereotypes about niggas is stereotypes for a reason.
Right.
Now I was doing some research.
Okay.
Now, I read about some shit called Coon music.
Coon music, okay.
Coon music was an actual genre of music.
That's crazy.
And the head, like the main Coon music artist was black people.
Right. Coon,
right. So, and they made this song. I ain't hear the song. I just read into it. And I forgot this nigga name, but he made this song called All Niggas Look Alike to Me.
Wow.
And it's a black guy who made the song.
Wow.
And then he made a song called My Honey Gal. Now the thing about that Because like the stereotype about that song pertains to how this shit is today, bro. They say the stereotype about black people back in the late 1800s was that we always had a honey relationship, and what a honey relationship was, two people basically staying in the same place, having sexual relations and doing all this shit without being married.
Right. Facts. Yeah.
That's today.
Yeah. That's exactly today.
Right.
That's really the norm today. Like, you know, it don't dawn to me, dog. So I talk to old people, and they be like, you got some kids. Like, all the young motherfuckers like, you got kids? How many of them you got?
Right.
That's what's up. You and your girl together? Okay, cool. Opposed to you talk to an old motherfucker, they like, you got kids now, so you must be getting married any second of the clock.
Right.
It's time for marriage, right?
Like, get married. We was beating each other's ass last night.
This bitch with a left hook. This bitch done clothesline me while I was asleep.
I had to suplex it through the dining room table. You talking about getting married?
Yeah, it's a different time now. Like, they still on that type of shit, and they really let you know how people value marriage. It really let you know what type of world we in now. Yeah. How this shit didn't really change, because niggas do that shit all the time. Old people, only motherfuckers to be like, y'all shacking up. Young motherfuckers like, shit, we just doing normal shit. We together, we be fucking, and we had a couple kids.
Right. Yeah.
That's as simple as niggas today look at it. So yeah, niggas been doing nigga shit, and
right.
Stop.
Even though the generations before us is like, we, you know what I'm saying, you know, you gotta be married. But at the end of the day, that was the African American stereotype since the 1800s.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Damn, that's a hell of a bump. But
and they saying we wrong for that. They actually put it on us on like that's some trifling shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. When it was really just like shit. But you know, just the situations we was in, you know, as blacks back in that time. You know, maybe it was to the point where we got split up. You know what I'm saying? Some of us actually got split up from our family.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But you know. But it was just funny though, cause I was reading into it. I'm looking like, damn, dog, like Coon music though.
Yeah.
Coon music, yeah. Some people, man, if y'all listening to the Raw Talk right now, man, go just like, do some research on Coon music, man. Yeah. And you'll know that the head motherfuckers of that genre was black people.
Yeah.
Now I see why they be like, okay, you cooning.
Yeah.
You cooning because now you in it. You with these white people clowning your own folks.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's why they say, you know, they saying was Kanye was cooning and shit like that.
Yeah, which he was. I mean, he's one of the biggest. He's actually probably the biggest cool artist out right now. Because
why you feel that way?
I say that because when you look at all the shit that we stand for as a race, Kanye go against that shit every time. Niggas hate Trump. I love Trump. Niggas is on some shit where we want to keep everything in our race. He go get a girl out of another race, which is not nothing wrong with that. But it's how he played. It's how he changed his whole demeanor. You know what I'm saying? He got around these white motherfuckers, and he like a white motherfucker too. You know what I'm saying? Because of how he carry himself. Like when you talk to him now, it's like you talking to a white man. And being, you know, change and shit and elevation don't mean you gotta be white.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's many successful people that still brothers at the end of the day.
Right.
And I think Kanye is a like a real example of the sunken place, like a nigga in the sunken place, like doing everything that white motherfuckers want you to do. You standing with white motherfuckers who trying to take us out. Donald Trump already said he don't give a fuck about us, and you put the hat on.
Mm-hmm.
Now I believe some other artists, they tried to say they voted for Trump too for publicity, but nigga, you put the hat on, you stood next to the man, you like, nigga, I'm for what you talking about. I'm a nigga too, and I ain't shit either. Yeah, you might as well have said you ain't shit and took a picture and smiled with the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, this a nigga we talking about that went from George Bush don't like black people, to conducting himself like a whole white man.
Right. Yeah. So you know that his brain been tinkered with.
Yeah.
So you know, the backpack Kanye nigga. I'm talking about he out of nowhere. George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Live on air.
Everybody,
he knew it. Niggas just looking like, what the fuck? Because that wasn't a part of the script.
Right.
Niggas like, what? This nigga said what? You know what I'm saying? Some shit. And this national TV, some shit we would have never thought. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was going to get down like that on national television. Like George Bush, the president at the time, don't like black people. Nigga, that's a bold ass statement to go and then be with Trump a couple years later.
Right.
That shit don't matter. That's why I feel like he the most cooned out. Because if you was already on that type of shit from the beginning, niggas wouldn't have nothing to say. Nigga, you was on some black people shit. It's a revolutionary shit at the beginning. Right. Jesus walks and nigga, I'm about to put out the message I want to put out into fall under some white shit. If you look at the Yeezy brand and shit, like these new ones they dropping, these like white man shoes, bro. It's like some shit some white nigga put on.
I'm gonna put it like this though. Like I'm pro-black.
Right.
But we gotta change ourselves.
Fuck it.
We, you know what I'm saying? We can't, like, you know, like one thing about black people, we gotta learn how to look in the mirror as well. We can't just be sitting here like, yeah, you know what, black people, whoop-de-whoop, black people, and then we keep doing dumb shit. Right, nigga shit. We keep doing dumb shit.
Right.
Like, you know, like we be worried about the wrong shit. Like Donald Trump and his tweets. Like, come on now, really? You worried about that nigga Twitter?
Right. right.
Like, come on, man. We got bigger shit to worry about. And it's like, and rappers, we drop the most valuable game. Yeah, and the most valuable game is what? Fuck the white man.
Yeah.
Get your own money.
Right.
And invest in that shit and start speaking that language. We ain't saying like, you know, turn into a white man. We just like, all right, well, you know, you ain't got to fit in with them. Still be who you are. But just get your paper and spend your paper the way they spend their paper.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You get the results like them.
Right.
You ain't got to coon out. Nigga, you just go by, I mean, you go by the white man playbook. That's how I believe, because that's the smart playbook. The nigga book I had you owing money, on fucked up credit, and you know what I'm saying, just a generational curse.
Yeah,
I can't knock white people on that. They know how to put their money up.
Exactly.
It's only gonna take somebody who really see what the fuck going on to push that shit, like, I mean, or to put that shit out there, like, yeah, I'm pro-black. But we need to do some of this shit these white people doing.
Right.
I ain't saying dick suck when I'm saying use the same playbook.
Unify.
Do it our way.
We have to unify.
Yeah.
And if we don't unify, and here's like, okay, we was already fucked up when we was brought over here to America.
Right.
We was already fucked up from the jump because we came over here to do work for free.
Right.
And people think, you know what I'm saying? And people be like, oh yeah, Abraham Lincoln abolished slavery because he fucked with black people. He probably did fuck with black people, but slavery was abolished on some money shit.
Right.
They did that, you know what I'm saying, on some money shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really reading too much into it, but I know it wasn't for the sake of black people, because if it was for the sake of black people, they wouldn't have said, okay, we don't need y'all niggas no more. Get on somewhere. They would have gave us a place to stay.
Well, yeah. I mean, you know they wanted us for that work. Yeah. Because you think you got basically slaves. You got some people over here. We can go get a couple of them, and we got all these cotton fields. Well, let's figure out what we can do with this cotton. And then that's why when you look at the inventors list, a lot of these inventors was black. That made some of the first shit we ever started using, period. Exactly. Because they was around, they was manufacturing that shit. They was in the fields. Yeah. White man might have had a blueprint, but they was creating that shit piece by piece.
Right.
So that's why it's generational fuck shit. Because our whole race is fucked up because of slavery and all the shit we did, and none of this shit we got credit for.
Yeah. Yeah, now if white people was being real motherfuckers from the jump, then it would have been no such thing as racism. We would have all been working together. Now if they would have been like, alright, bet, you know what I'm saying, we got the smarts, y'all got the muscles. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can teach us what y'all know. we teach you what you know.
What you is.
And we work together. Boom. But instead, these motherfuckers wanted to rob us, basically kidnap us, brought us all the way over here. To, you know, everybody know the fucking story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was written, but it's like, now, it's like, ever since the abolishment of slavery, we had the same mindset from then all the way into 2020. You got a couple of people now that's, you know what I'm saying, since Nipsey died, now everybody feel like they can run laps now. It's like, all right, well, you know, y'all, you know, people think that shit gonna happen overnight. But our black people, are they getting smarter though, because they realize, okay, well now, yeah, we do have to invest our money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I don't think, I mean, everything's so trendy now, bro. You can't tell if our people is getting smarter or not, because yeah, it's a marathon and shit like that. If niggas weren't really into what Nip was talking about, piece by piece, what he was really talking about and what he had to put into the business endeavors he got into, then niggas not gonna get it. You gotta think about it like this. Everybody see an entrepreneur and they be like, damn, this nigga got it. You know what I'm saying? He got the houses and the cars and shit like that, and he got his family some wealth. But you have to tap into a day of an entrepreneur, and you got to ask yourself, can you handle it? Can you handle waking up at 6 a.m. in the day, putting 100 hours a week in to your own business, and at the end of the week, you getting $52? If you're not built for that, then you're not built to be no entrepreneur, because that's how that shit gonna start. You gonna put in you can plan about 40 hours or 30 hours that you work at your job when you making a couple $100. Well, if this shit gotta pass some type of battery to start, nigga. So you might have to put in that 100 hours yourself, because you ain't got no employees, and you might only make $52.
Right.
Can you handle that? That's a part of the marathon. If you can't handle that shit, you can't handle that shit Nipsey talking about.
Hell no. Right, because it's
that's a real day. It's of an entrepreneur. It ain't always good days.
Right.
It be days like fuck this shit.
Exactly.